Hello everybody, it's me, Missile, and welcome to Mindustry. We will be playing the next map on our campaign, which will be the Frozen Forest, because last time we have beaten Ground Zero, and it actually unlocked for us a few more maps around, but they actually don't really give any progress to our research tree, and there are a few more key positions, key hexes, but they're still locked because we don't have the required materials for that. And there we have it. Let's get a launch. Alright, now we're here and we found another material, which is coal. Here it is. This is coal, and now I can mine coal, which is quite good because that will give us many new possibilities on this map. You see that those blueprints are not finished. That's because I am insufficient of copper right now. I have only 2 miners that are collecting it right now, so I definitely need to upgrade and increase the amount of miners to collect that material. This time I could show you how the timer looks like if I move my camera quickly. Hang on. Hey, there we have it. Now you can see there is this wave counter and we have a wave time, and this is the button where I can move on with the next wave. So let me grab my camera back like this. Now let's place a few more of those and that should be good. Now let's collect a little bit of lead here. I'm almost finished with the building. I still need some copper for all the process I'm doing here, because they don't produce like constantly lead. That actually should be enough that one conveyor belt could carry everything that 6 miners can produce. Now before I continue mining the coal, I will expand my copper production just a little bit more. And there is another place where I can collect some copper, and I will use this one too. So let's place a few mechanical drills, a few conveyor belts around, and there we have it. We have just to connect it up there. We have to just connect it up there. That's the correct form. And now it's connected. Alright, we will be having more copper here. So as you can see, slowly but surely I can collect some of the material, and I really need to watch out because the next wave will be there in 50 seconds. So, and I don't know where they come from, so let's, yes, okay. So this is the drop point, and I need to make sure that if the enemies get around, that I can protect myself. Let's place a few miners here and place a few duos next to them so that they can fill up with materials. So there is one enemy that's usually not a big deal, and it's a bigger one, I suppose. Yeah, that's a flamethrower one, because he's still not attacking me. The flamethrower is a very close range one, but it is quite strong, so I don't want to get too close, and I will shoot him down manually. I have placed copper walls on sections I don't want the enemies to walk through, so let's close up this section. Now we'll do the same on the other side here, and they will automatically stop walking in this direction. The next thing to do will be blocking out that section completely, and they will not breach the walls. Every time if there is a path to take without breaking any walls, they will take it. But I want to protect that, so let's place a few walls around. They will walk through here, and all my duos will attack the enemies. Now let's really hope that that works out for me, but it really should. Now back to the base, where I finally collected enough copper to build more lines of conveyor belts. I can finally farm a little bit of the not the mechanical drills, of the coal. Now let's place it like this, like that, and I have unlocked new content because, yeah, I have mined coal. But the next wave is around, so let's see how it behaves. Yeah, we can definitely see this enemy is really walking close to this edge because he wants to travel through here. And my duos are already attacking him, which is quite good. We have defeated this enemy quite quickly. You might ask, what can we do with that coal? Well, simply let's go to the research tree and see that we have found new stuff to unlock. And first of all, that would be this graphite press. So let's research it, and we can see that we have a new category here for processing stuff, and we have a graphite press. And if we actually look at the info, we can see that it uses coal to create graphite. How cool is that? So let us use that in order to get some graphite. Okay, that was a little bit tough, but it's still manageable. Maybe I could place a few more doors here, like this. Okay. Now let's process all the graphite we have. And there's actually a setup I already know how to use. On the other side, a few of those. And we have already unlocked the new material. And that should be it. Alright. Now we have some amounts of graphite. And with this graphite, we're actually able to not only research new stuff, but we could actually use it in our duos. Alright, yeah, I forgot about the scatter. Now we have finally the scatter. And you can already see there's the Scorch, a new turret we can use. It uses something to burn, like coal, to burn down the enemies. Which is the equivalent of the fire shooter enemy we have right now. We have a pyritite mixer. We want to research that. A sorter, a distributor, and anything we have materials for, let's research. Now I have found a lot of interesting stuff here I could show you. And there's a silicon smelter. We just need a little bit more copper for this one. There's a combustion generator, so we're pretty far now. We have just to wait a little bit more. Actually, I don't need any coal as a raw material here, so let me move that coal this line, so everything will be transformed into graphite. And this one line could actually be used for anything else on this map. We need to speed up our graphite processing. I will connect another coal field here. Now let's bring all the conveyor belts around. I can hear some shots over here. I hope we're still secure. Yep, okay, but they have broken down those walls. Alright. Now let's collect all that up. And the best way would be not to interfere with the lead field in case I want to harvest something from here. Now let's get up, and I would say around here, this path, and connect it up here. In this case, completely to the left, up a little bit, to the side, a little steppy step here, like this. Now, okay, I don't know why I have the second line. I should have another production somewhere. So, okay, let's cut up everything we have right now. Here. Place a few routers and make a similar setup as I have done it. Place them like this. Graphite press, a few conveyors, Now let's bring that to the side, and we will be actually moving this line a little bit. So, for example, this lead will be put in from the upper half. Now we could move this copper line like this, so we'd have enough space for our graphite to be deposited right here. We're getting a lot of graphite right now, which is really good. Now, did I mention that those turrets can use different materials to shoot? The copper, for example, does only 9 damage, and the ammo multiplier means how much space there is inside. So graphite does a lot of more damage. The fire rate is lower, but also the ammo clip is much higher. So it would be cool to use graphite for our defenses, but it will be pretty difficult because there's no coal up here. And maybe let's make like a big line of coal that gets brought up. We can close up this section and make the enemies walk through here. Let me try to do exactly that. This is actually very dangerous right now. Let me quickly grab some large copper walls and make a strong defense, so they definitely don't think about breaching anywhere else. So a big defense on this side, and I also need to quickly make sure that they will not go to the left or the right here. So another line of wall here, and this will be done on the other side too. Alright, that should not be a big deal here. With all the extra damage I do, maybe I would like to use large copper walls for a better securement, which means even more reinforcement on each side. Now that this is done, maybe a few walls over here, so they definitely do not go this path. A large component here. Now we can exchange all the small components here for the big copper wall. I actually don't know if that counts like 4 layers of protection. And because I don't really know about that, let's not waste any time and get really secured on the flanks. Okay, good. Something like this. Now let's see. How do they behave? So they go down this path. They will definitely not try to go through the copper walls. They're not smart enough to know that there are no turrets, and that's actually like the easier path to take. Yeah, they are going down the middle path. Now there's a slight problem about the middle here, because they can shoot through this terrain, which means they can hit all those distributors. And that should help it just a little bit. Now we have beaten 9 waves out of 15, and our production is quite good. So let's check the research tree for any new materials. First of all, the Scorch will be important in the future, and let's research the Arc right after it. Ah yes, the combustion generator. Now we get a few power nodes, battery, and a mender. Now the mender is the first thing that can repair our blocks, which is quite cool. There is a silicon smelter, so we could smelt some silicon, but not here because silica uses sand and we don't have any sand here, unfortunately. We gained electricity now. There's a combustion generator which uses coal, so... Oh, there is actually one machine not occupied. So let's place a combustion generator here, connect everything with the nodes, and you can see this battery is getting powered up. Now let's construct a line of electricity nodes here all the way to the top. That's a big gap in between. Now let me get the power node again. Like this, like that. And let's place the power node here, because we can use this mender to actually repair our stuff now. How cool is that?
I need healing.
It will use the power the combustion generator generates to repair all the wall sections that have taken damage. What I really need to do is now collect enough material so I can place another core on another map. And there's a little bit of lead. I want to use this. Now this game is cool that it allows you to that it only allows you to travel to other cores if you have collected enough materials, which means it does really make a difference if you made a good base on all the possible maps you have, so that you can grab all the materials, and this is actually globally possible. So you could actually start from all over. Oh, what happened here? Oh no, they have breached from the side. I have... Oh damn. I have not thought about this. What do we do now? There's actually not too much I can do. Dang it. Okay, line all that up. Place a duo here and there. Place a few routers here. Dang it. I have not foreseen such an outcome. And like that, we got destroyed. Alright, so that means that's a restart on that map. We have lost the frozen forest. Well, now you can see that it's very important to be secure from every side. So, alright, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this episode, and if you find Mindustry very interesting, you check out the next video. And I'll see you in the next episode. Stay fresh. But